Getting ready to start here. Federal Way. Cooler this morning and definitely moisture in the air. Perfect. Get my camera adjusted here. Sorry. All right, getting ready to start here. Starting lineup, we got Campbell at right forward, Peyton at left forward, Kaylee at center, Kaya Lee and Caitlin at mid with Kaya Thorson, Morgan at right back with Kendall and Ella center back, Zoe at left back, Amity in goal. Federal Way plays it out of bounds. It'll be a Spokane throw-in. Throws it in. Kaya Lee trying to get it back. Goes off of Morgan. Federal Way plays it in. Caitlin and Kaya able to disrupt. Plays it up to Peyton. Peyton up to Kaya Lee. Kaya Lee turns back. Plays it up to Campbell. Campbell's going to play it back to Morgan, who's making a run up, who tries to get up to Kaylee, but Federal Way intercepts, and it's going to go out of bounds. Sounders throwing. Morgan with the throw in Kaylee. Kaylee looking, bringing it back. Plays it up to Kaya Thorson. Up to Caitlin. Plays it out wide. Zoe giving chase. She's going to turn out. Zoe plays it into Kaya Thorson, out to Peyton. Back into Kaya Thorson in the mid. Kaya looking to switch fields. Plays it up and through. Kaya giving chase. Federal Way plays it out of bounds. Not sure if it went off. Yep. Went off of Sounders. So it'll be a Federal Way throw in. Square 0-0. Much cooler today. Moisture in the air. Throws it in. Goes out on Federal Way. It'll be a Sounders throw in. Morgan coming in with the throw in. Throws into Caitlin, who heads it back to Morgan. It goes out of bounds. Throws it in. Kaya bringing it down. Now battling in the middle for the ball. Federal Way plays it up. Zoe steps, able to intercept. Brings it up. Plays it into Kaylee. Zoe calling for the ball back out wide. Gets it out wide. She cuts back. She's into scrum with their player. They kick it out of bounds. Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. Battling for the ball at the top of the 18. Into the box. Federal Way is able to clear it. Federal Way playing it back. Kaylee giving chase. They're going to kick it out of bounds. It'll be a Sounders throw in. So he throws it in to Kaylee. It goes out of bounds. But it'll be another Sounders throw in. Zoe throws it again up over to Kaya Lee, who flicks it back to Kaylee, back to Peyton. Peyton back to Zoe. Zoe serves it into the box. Campbell running across, battling for the ball, gets it settled. Federal Way is able to clear. Federal Way bringing it up now. Plays it out wide. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a Sounders throw-in.
Let's go, Camps.
Morgan with the throw into Kai Lee. Kai Lee settles, trying to bring it down. Into the middle, Federal Way picks it up. Kai Lee and Caitlin working to get the ball back. Played out a little bit wider to Peyton, who plays it back into Kaylee. Federal Way. Kai fighting for the ball in the middle, brings it down. Plays it out wide to Peyton. Peyton's going to play it back to Zoe. Zoe up to Caitlin. Caitlin into Kaya Thorson. Campbell making a run, ball not quite through. Morgan steps, intercepts. Kendall. Now Kylie with the ball, turning, spinning. Playing it out to Morgan, who's making a run. Morgan gets shouldered off the ball, but it'll be a Sounders throw-in. Quick throw into Kaya Thorson. Kaya plays it into Caitlin.
Go, Campbell.
Caitlin back out to Morgan. Morgan cutting back in, trying to get it across. Gets it to Peyton, who chips it back across. Caitlin now coming up on the ball. Caitlin kicks out wide. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a Federal Way throw-in. Federal Way with the throw-in. It's going to be another Federal Way throw-in. A little bit colder today, huh?
Yeah, kind of that wet, damp.
Moist air, yeah. Federal Way with the throw-in. Campbell's able to intercept, kicks it in the middle. Caitlin trying to settle. Kaylee now with the ball. Flicks it up and over. Peyton running in the box. Kaylee with a left-footed hit. It's deflected. Peyton running back out to the corner of the 18. She's going to play it back into Zoe, who's cutting in. Zoe cutting into the box. Gets up to Campbell, but it goes wide. It's going to carry out of bounds to be a goal kick. Oh, actually they call a corner. Must have deflected. It'll be a Sounders corner kick. Peyton Brewer getting ready to take. Running out to get the corner. Peyton with the corner. Serves it in. Kaylee tries to one-touch it. Kicks out wide to Morgan. Morgan serves it in the box. Kaylee now bringing it down. Federal Way is able to clear. Kai Thorson wins the ball back, passes up to Campbell. Campbell flicks it into the middle. Morgan now getting a head on it. Campbell fighting for the ball. Federal Way able to clear. Gets it back into the mid. Kendall and Kai working together. Caitlin battling for the ball. Federal Way is gonna turns. Plays it up in the mid, but Kai Thorson steps. Kai Thorson's got some room, he's got some space. Passes the ball, tries to get through to Campbell with their defender steps. Is able to clear it. Morgan now winning the ball back. Kylie keeping the ball out wide. Kendall hip checks the ball.
Go, Campbell.
Kendall again recovering the ball. Plays it into Peyton. Peyton's going to flick it into Kylie, who plays it back to Peyton. A good give and go sequence. Peyton turning. Whoop, Peyton stumbling on the ball. Must be slick, but she's able to recover it. Plays it into Caitlin. Caitlin out to Zoe. Zoe cutting in. Plays it through to Peyton. Into the middle, Kaya Thorson giving chase. Turns. Plays it out wide to Peyton. Peyton to Kaylee, it's intercepted. Federal Way now with the ball. Zoe intercepts, goes out of bounds. Federal Way thrown on the far side. Score 0-0 here. We've had the ball mainly on our attacking third, or half at least. Peyton with the ball. Goes out of bounds, will be a Sounders throw in on the far side. Zoe the throw into Caitlin. Caitlin flicks it down the line. Peyton back out to Kate, or into the middle to Caitlin. Caitlin looking to switch, gets out to Campbell. Morgan making a run, but Kaya Thorson plays it up through to Kaylee. It's intercepted. Fight for the ball in the mid. Caitlin and Kaylee harassing. Federal Way forced to play it back. Then play it back up and out. They play it down the line. It'll be a Federal Way throw, and must have flicked off of Zoe. Score here 0-0. Zoe battling with for the ball on the far side. Goes out of bounds, will be a Sounders throw in. And Zoe Crockett. Zoe Crockett with the throw in. Ball bounces through. Goes out of bounds. Again, to be another Sounders throw in. Zoe throws it in to Kaylee. Kaylee settles, plays it back to Caitlin. It's deflected a little bit. She's able to keep it. Plays it up to Campbell. Campbell turning. Gets it through to Kaylee. Kaylee gives the through ball, but center back's able to clean it up. Kaya gets a foot on it. Gets it out to Morgan. Back to Kaya. Now Morgan. Foul called on Campbell. Fighting for the ball.
Go Campbell.
Federal Way with the free kick. Coach telling her just to play the ball. Kaya Thorson steps, wins the ball, tries to get up through to Kaylee.
Come on, Campbell, go!
So Federal Way forced to kick it out of bounds. Be a throw in. Sounders throw in here on the near side. Morgan getting ready to take the throw in. Throws it into Caitlin, flicks it back. Morgan switches fields across to Peyton. Peyton settles. Zoe making a run outside. Ball's going to carry out of bounds. It'll be a Federal Way throw in on the far side. We're about 12 minutes in. Started the camera a little bit early into the first half. Federal Way with the throw in. Goes off Zoe's hip into the middle. Federal Way working back and then outside again. It goes out of bounds. Sounders thrown. Zoe Crockett throws it in to Caitlin. Settles. Turns. Plays it through to Campbell. Morgan making a run here on the near side. Slips. A little slippery out today. A couple of the players have slipped now. Federal Way plays it down the line. It'll go to bounds. Kendall with the ball. Goes out of bounds. Federal Way thrown. Throws it in. Kaya Thorson does a good job disrupting. Passes up through to Campbell. Campbell taking space. Passes it to Caitlin. Caitlin Painted out to Peyton. Peyton settles. Plays it back into Caitlin, but is intercepted by not quite connecting. Federal Way now making a run out wide. Zoe defending out there. Zoe disrupting, but Federal Way gets the ball. It's going to be a corner kick for Federal Way. Federal Way with the first corner kick. Serves it in. Ella gets a head on it, bounces across. Ball's bouncing around. Luckily, goes over the goal. Dangerous opportunity for Federal Way there. Amity plays it out quick to Ella. Ella up through to Kaylee. Kaylee goes outside, plays it down the line. Gonna go out of bounds. Be a Federal Way thrown on the far side. Federal Way chasing down the ball. Throw in. Peyton now settling the ball. Plays it up to Campbell.
Good.
Federal Way plays it out of bounds. Via Sanders throwing. Morgan looking for the throw-in. Throws it into Kylie. Kylie gets it down the line. It's going to go out of bounds. Be a Federal Way throw-in. Throws it in. Morgan gets her head on it. Federal Way then gets her head on it. Kendall stepping. Kicks up through. Federal Way deflects. Federal Way now with the counter. Plays out wide. She was offsides. Luckily, AR called it. She was in behind her defenders. Up to Peyton. Peyton up to Kaylee. Kaylee turns, gets tripped. Call at midfield. Free kick. Kaylee plays it out quick to Morgan. Morgan plays it back into Kaylee. Kaylee plays it out wide. It's going to carry out of bounds. Federal Way with the throw-in.
Go Campbell.
Throws it in. Kendall defending. They're able to play it into their mid. Now into the attacking third. She's going to play it out wide.
Nice.
Ball bounces across.
There you go!
Goal, Federal Way. 0-1 Federal Way. Sounders with the kickoff. Played out wide here to Morgan.
Turn.
Down the line, Campbell.
Turn the other way.
Yeah.
That's the way, Campbell.
Morgan serves it in to Kaylee. Peyton now fighting for the ball. Takes a shot. Peyton takes out the girl.
Foul. I guess.
Maybe. Yeah. Federal way free kick from 18. Kicks it out. Plays out wide to Peyton. Peyton plays it back to Caitlin. Dispossessed. Now Federal way making the counterattack, passes it down. Kicks out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Score here 0-1 Federal way. They scored for counterattack. Possession's been primarily on our attacking half, but haven't had any real good looks at the goal. Ella plays it up, goes out of bounds, but it'll be a Sounders throw in. Zoe throws it in. Peyton back to Zoe, up and over. Federal way getting ahead on it. Same girl with multiple heads. Ella settling, passes up to Kaylee. Kaylee flicks out to Peyton. It's intercepted. Why aren't we stepping? Kaya playing it back to Kaya Lee.
Spread it out, Campbell. Spread it out.
Out to Campbell. Goes off Campbell's foot. Morgan's chasing. Federal way kicks out of bounds. It'll be a Sounders throw in. Morgan with a quick throw in to Kaylee, who flicks it out to the end. Campbell giving chase. It's going to carry over the end line. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be a
Good
goal
hustle,
kick.
Campbell.
Score here 0-1 Federal way. Cooler this morning and definitely wet. Peyton checking out of the game and Zoe Leha checking in. Kaya Thorson coming out and Ava checking in the game. Federal way put it back in their corner. Morgan steps, flicks it up to the top of the 18. Into the mid. Zoe going up for it, gets a head on it. Ava now settling. Kicks out wide to Campbell, goes through her legs.
Go, Cam!
Should be able to keep it in. Campbell, it's going to be a throw in for the Sounders. Morgan chasing the ball down. Kaylee checking in. Morgan throwing up and over. Federal way gets her head on it. Morgan chasing it down. Plays it up to Ava. Ava. Federal way kicks the ball, passes it through. Able to sneak it through. Defender playing out wide. Zoe's able to get there. Plays it out wide to Zoe Leha. Zoe Leha tries to get out to Zoe Crockett. Gets dispossessed. Ava stepping, winning the ball back in the middle. Federal way now resetting back. Morgan settling. Flicking it up and over. Ava settling the ball now. Plays it over to Caitlin. Caitlin out to Zoe Leha. Zoe Leha into Kaylee. Kaylee back out to Zoe Leha. Zoe Leha fighting for the ball, far side. Federal way kicks out of bounds. It'll be a Sounders throw in. Zoe Crockett with the throw in to Kaya Lee. Kylie trying to get in the box. Federal away. Kicks out of bounds. It'll be a Sounders throw in. About 10 yards off the touch line. Zoe with the ball into the mid. Bounces across. Federal away. Tries to clear it. Is able to. Kendall there to clean it up though. Passes out
Nice,
wide to
Kendall.
Morgan. Morgan into Kylie.
Good.
Kylie looking to turn, plays it to Campbell, back into Kylie.
Go, Camps.
Kylie playing it back to Ava. Ava up to Zoe Leha. Zoe Leha in to the corner of the 18, but Federal Way disrupts. Zoe Crockett now picking up the ball, playing it back to Ava. Ava up to Kylie. Kylie out wide to Zoe Leha. Zoe Leha making a run towards the end line, cuts back, serves it in the middle. Federal Way clears it. Zoe Leha gets a foot on it again.
Nice.
Back in, goes off. Federal Way, it'll be a corner kick for Spokane on the far side. Caitlin getting ready to take the corner kick. Serves it in. Off of Zoe Leha. Zoe Crockett then settles, gets a foot on it. Another shot. Bounced around the box. Goes out wide. Caitlin gets it to the end line. Serves it in. Federal Way kicks out of bounds. Be a throw into the far side. Zoe throws it up and in to Kaylee. Kaylee plays it back to Zoe Crockett. Zoe Crockett serves it up and in. Keeper's going to be there. Keeper drop kicking in. Kicks it out to the middle. Kylie picks it up. Kylie carrying, turns. Plays up to Campbell. Caitlin now getting the ball back. Federal Way though, able to clean it up. Kicks it up and over. Kendall giving chase. Cuts back in. Excuse me. Oops, sorry. In too close. Morgan plays it across. Up through to the great ball to Kaylee, who's getting pushed in the back. Has a chance. Gets taken out. There's going to be a penalty kick in the box. Kaylee taking the penalty kick. Let's get placement, not power. Don't need to kill it. Don't need to kill it, Kaylee. Kaylee taking the penalty kick.
Oh.
Off the crossbar. Just a little bit high. Score here is still 0-1 Federal Way. Keep working, Sounders. Doing good. Be a goal kick for Federal Way. Takes the kick out wide. Federal Way settles. Keeps it in, kicks it down the line. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Sounders throw on the far side. Zoe Crockett takes the throw in to Caitlin. Caitlin fighting for the ball now. Ava with the ball. Tries to get it through. It's disrupted. Caitlin now. Back to Ava. Ava switching fields over to Campbell. Morgan making a run. Morgan's able to get it back into Campbell.
Go, Campbell, go!
Campbell with the ball. Into Kylie. Kylie turning, getting into the box. Takes a shot. Morgan now with the ball. Plays it up and through to Kaylee. Kaylee cutting back. Federal Way able to clear it. Good opportunity there. Morgan gets a heel on the ball. Does a good job. Good job defending. Ella steps. Goes off her foot. Kind of wonky. Back to Kendall though. Kendall out wide. Federal Way intercepts. Serves in the box. Runner on the far side. Takes a one touch. Ella gets a foot on it. It's be a Sounders throw on the far side. 0-1, but Sounders have had some good opportunities here. Zoe with the throw in to Kaylee, who flicks it. Ava fighting for the ball, and then Caitlin. Caitlin shielding, turning. Plays it down the line to Zoe Leha. Zoe Leha kicks out of bounds. Will be a Federal Way throw-in. Federal Way throws it in. Ava able to get ahead on it. Kylie now getting chase. Up to Kaylee. Kaylee plays it down the line. Goes out of bounds. Will be a Sounders throw-in. Zoe Crockett throws it into Caitlin, who settles, cuts through. Federal Way kicks out of bounds again. It'll be another Sounders throw-in. Zoe throws it in to Kaylee. Kaylee's able to turn, but Federal Way kicks out of bounds again. Another Sounders throw-in. Zoe Crockett with the throw and throws it into Kylie. Kylie settles, looking to turn. Turns again. Up to Campbell. Campbell flicks it through, but Federal Way is able to get it out wide. Kaylee giving chase for the ball. Doing a good job getting out there. Throwing will be Sounders throwing. Morgan throws it in to Kylie's at the touchline. Flicks it up and overhead. It's going to go to bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Federal Way with the goal kick. Kylie gets a foot on it, up to Kaylee. Kaylee flicks it into Campbell. Campbell over to Kylie. Kylie's into the box, gets it out to Zoe Leha. Goes underneath Zoe Leha's legs. She's able to keep it in. Federal Way clears it out. Goes out of bounds. Zoe Crockett with the throw-in. Oh, so we sub for Federal Way. Zoe with the throw-in down to Kaylee. Kaylee turns. Ava scrapping for the ball. Wins. Turns back. Turns in again. Plays it down the line to Zoe. It's intercepted. Federal Way plays it up to their forward. Ella's there to defend. Federal Way making the run. It goes out of bounds. It's a Federal Way throw-in on the far side. Federal Way throws it in. Pass it into the mid. Ava disrupts, gets it to Kaylee. Kaylee getting it out wide to Morgan. It's a little bit short. Federal Way intercepts, but Throws it into Kendall. Kendall out to Campbell. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a Federal Way throw-in. Federal Way throws it in. Kendall. Kendall fighting for the ball. Morgan kicking out of bounds. Be another Federal Way throw-in. Throws it in. Ava steps. Kicks the ball out of bounds accidentally. It'll be too hard to touch. Federal Way throws it in. Getting ready to throw it in. Throws it in. The corner bounces up and over Kendall and Federal Way. Plays it back to Ella. Ella able to get it up and over to Kaylee. Kaylee gets a head on it. Be a Federal Way free kick from just over 50. Takes the kick. Kaya Lee gets it over her head. Kaya gets the ball back. Plays it out to Caitlin. Caitlin out to Zoe Leha. Zoe Leha serves it up into the 18. Federal Way kicks out of bounds on the far side. Score here still 0-1, about 36 minutes into the first half. Zoe Crockett with a throw into Caitlin. Caitlin settling. Scrapping on the far side. Serves it in, or I should say goes to the inline. It's going to be a goal kick. Put her away with the goal kick. Kicks out wide. Zoe Leha defending. Plays it down the line. Ava is able to step and get it. Goes off her foot and goes out of bounds. Throws it in. Ella battling for the ball. Put away, playing it to this near side. Kylie defending. Now Morgan defending on the wing. Put away, plays it back. Goes out of bounds. Yep. Sounders throwing. Morgan with the throw into Kaylee. Kaylee back to Morgan. Morgan up into the mid to Zoe Leha, flicks it. It's going to be easily handled by the keeper. Plays that wide to the far side. Up and through. Ava on her. Flicks it up and through. Plays it out over the end line. It'll be a Sounders goal kick. Amity kicks it out to Kendall. Kendall goes big up over the top because they're defending. Ava settling now. Up and over to Kaylee. It's going to carry out of bounds. It'll be a Federal Way throw-in. Federal Way. Throws it in, heads it up and over. We got some space in the mid. Morgan giving chase. Does a good job defending. Ella steps. Gets it out wide to Zoe Leha, who's coming back. Zoe Leha kicks it down the line to Kaylee. Kaylee in the mid to Ava. Federal Way gets a foot on it. Now Ella defending. Federal serves it into the box, but goes out of bounds. Be a goal kick. And we're taking the goal kick and kick it out wide to Ella. Classic shadow build out. Plays it up down the line. Zoe now get with the ball. Zoe Leha down the line, goes out of bounds. It'd be a Federal Way throw in. Federal Way with throw in, up and over both defender and the offense. Ella gets the ball. Up to Caitlin. Caitlin keeps possession, gets the ball up to Kaylee. Kaylee settles. Does a good job, gets it out. Tries to get to Campbell. Defender steps. Running out pace. They cut in. Morgan does a good job defending. Able to force him to play it back. Whoa, sorry.
Good.
Play it all the way back. Play it down the line. Campbell's there. Plays it into the middle to Zoe Leha. Zoe plays it through to Kaylee. Kaylee gets there. She's at the corner of the 18. Plays it off of the defender. They clear. Halftime. Scores 0-1 Federal Way.
Story of our lives. We dominate possession.
Gotta finish.
And score.
You gotta finish. I don't know, did we have any shots on? I don't know that we did.
We really did, didn't we?
Yeah, we were down here a lot, but we didn't. I mean, other than the PK. Yeah, it says it will, but I don't know what time. Yeah, exactly. That's okay. My son has a game here at 2, so.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
right?
it'll be sunny by then, hopefully. Yeah, ironic. I know. That'd be nice. No. That's okay. I'll take it. I don't have to drive halfway across Seattle or anything crazy, so. How we doing? Good. A little colder today. At least it's been a mild winter for driving over here. At least it's been nice.
We actually flew today.
Oh, did you?
But yes, I know it's true.
Yeah. Yeah. The pass was when I came to you yesterday. It was 45 degrees and sunny. It's like okay.
Warmer than down here.
Yeah. Yeah. Last year was way worse. There was a lot of snow. Second half getting ready to start. It'll be Federal Way's ball. I think to start with, we have starting lineup for the second half: Peyton at left wing, Campbell at right wing, Kaylee at center. Forward, we've got Kylie, Caitlin, and Kaya Thorson in the mid. Zoe Crockett at left back, Ella Kendall at center back, Morgan at right back, and Claire in goal for the second half. Score 0-1. Federal Way ball to start the second half. Federal Way plays it back all the way to their back line and then back forward. Kaylee intercepts. Playing out wide to Morgan. Morgan into Kylie. Into the box. Federal Way would clear it. They play it down their line. Kendall steps. Kendall plays it. It's bouncing around there about the mid. Plays it up over the top. Ella going to be there to get a foot on it. Bounces up and through. Kaylee settling or flicking over to Kaya. Kaya Lee trying to get the ball through. They play it back to their keeper, who plays it out wide. Why wouldn't you just kick it out of bounds? That's amazing. Amazing that she was able to keep that. Wondering if that's not a keeper, if she's just a player.
What's that?
I don't think she's a keeper. Like, she might just be a player. Kaya Thorson with the ball. Turning. Plays it back to Ella. Ella up and over. Flicks off of them. Caitlin now fighting for the ball. Ball comes through. Federal Way. Kaya Thorson now stepping, winning the ball. Has space, plays it, tries to play it up through, but goes off Federal Way's back. Now plays it out to Campbell. Campbell passes it back in. Federal Way now. Counterattack, has a pass out to the far side. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a Sounders throw in on the far side. Morgan taking throw in. Throws it into Kaya Lee. Gets deflected. Now it's into the box, but Ella's there. Kiss passes up to Kaylee. Kaylee flicks and turns, but Federal Way able to disrupt. Morgan now battling for the ball. Wins it, keeps it in. It's going down the line. Federal Way kicks it back in. Kaya Thorson stepping. Wins the ball, passes it back to Morgan. Passes it up and over. Campbell now with the ball. Kaya Lee to Caitlin. Caitlin up to Peyton. Peyton turning to the outside. Plays it up to Zoe. Zoe cuts back and in. Plays it into Kaylee. Kaylee looking to get into the box. Plays it out wide to Zoe. Zoe takes a shot. Easily handled by the keeper. Good work, Zoe. Keeper drop kicks it out to the mid. Bounces all the way through. Kendall's going to play it back to Ella. Ella up to Kaya Lee. Kaya Lee turns. Plays it down the line. Campbell giving chase is the closest. She's going to play it out of bounds. It'll be a Sounders throw on the far side. Morgan with the throw in to Kaylee. Kaylee settles. Bringing it back. Passes out from Morgan. Morgan into the top of the 18. Peyton settling. Flicks the ball up and over. The keeper's going to easily come out and get it. Keeper now drop kicks in past the mid. Bounce high. Ella gets a foot on it. Kicks it back in the mid. Kaya coming back, winning the ball. Plays it back out wide to Morgan. Morgan keeping it in. It's kicked out of bounds by Federal Way. It'll be a Sounders throw. Morgan throws it in to Kylie. Kylie back to Morgan into the mid. Peyton called for a foul at the mid. Federal Way serves it in. Kaya Thorson settles, but Federal Way wins the ball back. Playing it back here. Playing it outside. My fingers too cold, it won't shrink. Federal Way coming. Plays it out wide. Serves it in. Kendall gets a foot on it. Plays it up to Peyton. Peyton out to Zoe. Zoe up and over. Trying to get to Kaylee. Kaylee gets it, settles. Be a Sounders throw in. Good job, Kaylee. Come on now, Zoe, let's go. Zoe throws it into Kaylee, back to Zoe, up through to Kaya Lee, but ref's in the way. Kaya Thorson wins the ball back, plays it up to Kaya Lee. Kaya Lee plays it out to Campbell. Campbell out to Morgan, making the run on the far side. Goes out of bounds. Throw it in. Kylie giving chase, gets the ball, gets in the box with the Kaylee. Kaylee's offsides. Fortunately, that was a good opportunity. Back to Ella. Ella out to Morgan. Morgan able to keep it in. Down the line. Goes off Federal Way, so it'll be a Sounders throw in. Throws it in, Federal Way, gets a foot on it. Caitlin bounces over her head, and the Federal Way now with the ball. Bringing the attack, plays it out wide. It goes off Zoe's leg. It's going to be a corner kick, unfortunately. Away takes the corner, serves it in. Claire's able to get it, bring it down. Claire now throwing it out quick, throws it out wide to Campbell. Campbell being tied up with the player, plays it out wide to Morgan. Morgan down the line to Kaylee. Kaylee up and through to Kaya Lee. Kaya Lee up through to Peyton. Peyton into Kaya Lee, a little bit behind her. Kaya Lee to Caitlin. Caitlin back to Kaya Lee. Flicks it up to Kaylee. Kaylee falls on the ball. Kaya Lee with the ball. Inside the box, looking for space. Finds Kaylee. They kick it out of bounds. Federal Way does on the near side at about the mid-touch line. Federal Way substituting. Zoe throws it into Kaya. Kaya Lee. Zoe stepping, wins the ball. Is able to get in. Plays it up to Kaylee. Kaylee's in the box. Plays it back to Kaya. Kaya dispossessed, goes back to the mid. Federal Way now on the counterattack. Kendall shielding, goes out wide, plays it out of bounds. Oh, nope, still in bounds. Campbell there to get it. In the mid to Caitlin. Federal Way with the ball. Or my fingers aren't too cold, I can't zoom in and out very well. Kaya Thorson winning the ball back. Plays it up and through to Kaylee. Kaylee plays it out wide to Peyton. Peyton in trying to get it to Kaya Lee. I think there's some disconnect there. Didn't quite get there. Ella, the ball back into Kaya Thorson. Kaya to Kaya Lee. Kaya Lee looking to make a pass to Zoe, who's making a run here on the near side. Zoe with the ball, tries to get out to Peyton. Zoe getting chased back. Oh, sorry. She's got a shot from the top. It's going to be really wide. Score here is still 0-1. Claire with the goal kick, plays it out wide to Ella. Ella to Zoe. Zoe cuts in. Zoe making a run. Gets the ball to Peyton. Peyton cutting back. Federal Way kicks out of bounds. The Sounders thrown. Zoe Crockett with the throw in, throws it into Kaya Lee. Kaya Lee back to Zoe. Zoe takes a touch. Now the whole ball has to go out. Way to play it, Peyton. Peyton cuts. Peyton getting hassled.
Nice, G.
And then not as nice. Kaya Thorson with the ball. Plays it up to Kaylee. Kaylee back to Caitlin. Caitlin tries to get it through to Campbell, but it's deflected. Federal with the ball at mid. Plays it out wide. Now at the corner of the 18, Morgan there to defend. Plays it up to Campbell. Campbell cuts back. Plays it up to Caitlin. Caitlin up to Kaya Lee. Kaya Lee out to Peyton. Peyton up through, tries to get through the Kaylee. Went behind her back. They're going to play it all the way back to their keeper. Kaylee pressing. They play it now out to the top of the 18. Federal Way bringing it up this near side. Makes the pass down the line. Plays it in the box. Ella gets a foot on it. Ella now passes it in, but it's going to be back in the mid. Federal Way with the ball. They play it out wide. And now to the corner of the 18. Federal Way into the box. Kaya Thorson gets the ball. Hand on. Oh. Kylie pushed from behind inside the box. Kendall plays it quick to Campbell. Campbell tries turn. Plays it out wide to Morgan, who's making a run. It's going to carry out of bounds. Federal Way with the throw in. Kendall steps into Campbell. Kendall fighting out to Caitlin. Caitlin up through to Kaylee. Federal Way intercepts. Kaya Thorson with the ball. Ball bouncing. Kaya Lee picks it up, flicks it up and over to Peyton. Peyton settles, tries to get it through. It's deflected. Caitlin bringing it down now, passing up to Kaya Lee, who flicks it out wide, but it's dispossessed again. Caitlin now with the ball, passes it out. Fairway kicks out of bounds on the far side. Morgan throws it in. Kaylee goes past her and the defender. Kaya Lee picking up the ball. Kaya Lee out to Campbell. Campbell fighting for the ball. Back to Caitlin. Caitlin out wide to Morgan, who's making a run. She's able to get there. She gets into the box just inside the 18, but defender there. Campbell now with the ball. Turning, playing it back to Caitlin. Federal Way. Able to get it out. Now in the counter attack. Kendall settles. Foul called. Federal Way with the free kick. Plays it right in the mid. Kaya Thorson stepping. Playing it out. Now playing it back into the mid. Back in the mid again, looking for their angles. Kaya Lee pressuring. Now they play it all the way back. Campbell's fashioned this girl. Gets past her. Campbell cuts back. Plays it into Ava, who is subbed in. Ava going out wide. Cuts back. Federal Way kicks out of bounds, but off of Ava, so it'll be a Federal Way throwing. Federal Way throws it in. Campbell wins the ball. Up to Kaylee. Kaylee's looking to get it through to Kaya or to Peyton. Good opportunity, but can't quite get there. Now to the mid. Kendall defending. Federal Way flicks it over her head, but Kaya Thorson recovers. Kendall coming back as well. Doing a good job disrupting. Kendall up to Ava. Ava up through to Peyton. Peyton's going to go out, try to get it wide, but it sneaks back behind Kaylee. And their keeper will pick it up. Keep working. Let's go, Sounders. Drop kick in the mid. Zoe settles into Kendall. Kendall out wide to Campbell. Campbell out wide to Morgan. Morgan making the run down the sideline. Morgan serves it in. It's deflected out. Morgan back into the box. Deflected out again. Kendall stepping. Kendall flicks it up to the top of the 18. Peyton gets a head on it. Federal Way. Drop kicks it out to the mid. Ball's bouncing. Ella gets a foot on it. Up to Kaya Lee. Back to Kaya Thorson. Out to Campbell. Campbell getting harassed from behind. Is able to turn. Kaya Thorson with the ball turns. Kaya to Zoe. Zoe cuts back in. Plays it up through to Kaylee. Kaylee gets a good turn. Plays it up through to Peyton. Peyton up through to Kylie. Kylie's at the top of the 8. Kaylee takes the ball. Kaylee to Ava. Ava's going to take a shot. It's a good hit. It's a little bit high. Zoe had one earlier, not a hard one. We've had maybe two shots on goal. Federal Way taking the goal kick. Plays it up. They get a head on it. Federal Way does, and then kicks in the middle. Kendall with the header up to Ava. Ava trying to get there. Peyton now cleaning it up. Peyton playing out wide to Campbell. Campbell turning, getting around her. Gets into the box. Cuts in. Federal Way. Kicks it out of bounds on the far side. Substitutions. Zoe Leha checking in for Kaya Thorson. Sanders throw it in on the far side. Peyton with the ball. Serves it in. It's going to be over into the side net. Kicks it out. Zoe steps, gets a foot on it, but Federal Way able to repossess. They serve it in. Kendall's able to get it out, gets it out wide. Peyton, Zoe gets her head on it. Kaylee now at the ball, plays it back to Zoe Leha, up and over to Peyton. Climbed her back. Ava with the ball, plays it out wide. If Campbell can get there, she can. She keeps it in, cuts back into Ava. Ava's gonna get in the box, gonna go off Federal Way. Federal Way settles. Now Kendall out to Morgan. Morgan up and over. Ava fighting for the ball. Kylie now with it back to Ava. Ava out wide to Morgan. Ball stays in. Campbell with the ball turns in. Up into Ava. Ava's into the box. It's taken out. Kendall now with the ball. Kendall takes a shot. Follow it, Zoe. Drop kicks it out to mid. Morgan gets a head on it up to Ava. Ava settles. Ava plays it out wide to Zoe. Zoe. Kaylee now with the ball. Plays it back to Ella. Ella into the mid. Federal waist to Ella. Ella has some room. Sends it out. Tries to get out wide to Zoe. Zoe steps. Gets the ball up to Peyton. Peyton back to Zoe. Zoe back through to Peyton. It's a good look if she can get around her.
There you go.
Peyton called for a foul just at the 18. Score here is still 0-1. Again, we've been primarily on the attacking half. Ella settles the ball, gets it down the line to Zoe, who flicks it into Kaylee. Kaylee able to get the ball back, gets it through her legs. Kaylee tries to get it through to Peyton, flicks off her ankle. Now Kaylee flicks it over to Kylie. Kylie cutting in, plays it out to Campbell. Campbell back in. Zoe with the hit. It's going to be skied over the ball, over the goal. Tries to one-touch it. It'll be a goal kick for Federal Way FC. Goal kick, Kaya steps, wins the ball. Kaya to Kaylee. Kaylee cutting back. Over to Peyton. Goes out wide. It'll be a goal kick. Throw away with a goal kick. Zoe Leal gets a head on it, but it goes backwards. Ella steps, gets the ball up and through, but Federal Way picks up Campbell then. The foot on it, now it's way up and over. Foul called. Federal Way plays it back up to the front. Morgan steps. Ball goes out of bounds. Federal Way thrown on the far side. Throw it in, up and over. Ava getting a foot on the ball up to Kaya Lee. Kaya Lee outside. It's going to go out of bounds, be a Federal Way throw-in. Throws it in. Goes off of Ava. Be another Federal Way throw-in. Federal Way throws it in. Kendall got a head on it. Federal Way recovers. Playing it here to the near side. They're cutting back in. Federal Way looking for space. Kyle disrupting. They play it back. Peyton now attacking. They play it back to their center back. Up into the mid. Let's see who steps there. They flick it up. Zoe takes a face shot. Wins the ball. Continues battling. Ella defending. Zoe Leha kicks it up to Peyton. They play it up wide. They play it up and through. Kendall plays it down the line. Zoe gets a foot on it, cuts in. Oh, Federer able to get the ball on it. Ava fighting for the ball, goes back into the mid. Federer takes a shot or a pass. Claire's easily handles it, passes it, immediately throws it out. Zoe Leha steps. Now Ava with the ball, plays it down into the mid. Federer with the ball. Campbell now with the ball, plays it out to Morgan, plays it up and over to Peyton. Peyton gets a head on it. They play it back to their center back who kicks it up. Ava stepping, Kaylee with the ball. Kaylee slipped her. Zoe Leha gets a foot on it, clears it. Campbell keeps it in. Campbell turns to Morgan. Morgan up to Kaylee. Kaylee up and through to Peyton. Ball sneaks through. They're going to play it all the way back to their keeper. She's going to try to decide what to do. She's going to play it up in the middle. Kylie coming hard. Federer away with the counter. Plays it down the line. Morgan's able to step. Plays it up to Kaylee. Kaylee tries to get to Kylie. It's disrupted. Ella steps, wins the ball, gets it up to Kaylee. Kaylee out wide to Campbell. Campbell back to Kendall. Kendall up over top, it bounces. Federer gets a head on it. Plays it up and over. It's going to go into the box. Claire's got it. Claire rolls it out quick to Kendall. Kendall to Morgan. Morgan into Kaylee. Kaylee plays it out wide to Zoe. She's got to step back in. Zoe battling for the ball. Zoe's still battling for the ball. Wins it. Oh, I didn't get any of that. Sorry. Federer kicks it down the line. It'll carry. It'll be a good battle, Zoe. Zoe Leha with the throw in to Kaylee. It's going to be Sounders throwing. Let's go, Sounders. 10 minutes, let's go. Come on now. Zoe Leha throws it into Ava. Ava shielding. Plays it back to Zoe Leha. Up and over to Peyton. Federer to get the head on it. Zoe then gets a head on it. Zoe gets another head on it over to Kaya Lee. Kaya Lee getting her ass in behind, able to turn, plays it up and through. Campbell making a run, but the keeper's going to get it in the box. Keeper drop kicks it out. Kaylee settles, but throw away. Gets it back, kicks it up and over. Kendall heads it up and over. Zoe and Kendall fighting, defending.
Yeah. Good job, Emma.
Good job, Kendall.
Good job, Kendall. Both ways on the pushing. Free kick, about 40 out. Federal Way takes the free kick. She's going to shoot on goal. Claire gets it
Nice job,
easily.
Claire.
Claire drop kicks. Federal Way is going to get it. Kylie gets it though back. Peyton fighting for the ball. Peyton settling, over to Kaylee. Kaylee gets tripped up, kicks out of bounds here. It's going to be a Federal Way throw-in. Let's go, Zoe. Come on now. Federal Way throws in. Zoe gets her head on it, goes out of bounds.
Good job, Mom.
Ella tries to get to Kaylee. Federal Way chest trap, settles, playing it back again, and then up and through. Zoe Leha to Zoe Crockett into Kaylee. Kaylee up through to Peyton. Peyton flicks it. Doesn't quite get complete contact with it. Federal Way at the ball now, the mid. Kaya Lee though, getting fouled. From behind. Kaya Lee having to leave the field. Maybe she's got blood on her sock or something. I don't know. Playing a man down right now. Kendall turning. Plays up through to Campbell. Campbell out wide to Morgan. Morgan back into Campbell. Campbell down the line. Campbell. Federal Way now with the counter. Making a run. Plays the ball up and through. They try to get in the box, but Ella's able to deflect it out of bounds via Federal Way throw-in. Federal Way throws it in. Kendall gets a foot on it. Settles it. It's turning. Kicks it out of bounds. It's going to be a Federal Way throw-in. Kylie checking back in the game. Must have taped up her blood or something. Throw it in. Morgan gets a head on it. Kendall gets a foot on it. Federal Way kicks it to the corner of 18. Kylie now with the ball. Ava up to Kaylee. Kaylee back to Morgan. Morgan up to Kaylee. Kaylee turning. Playing it back. Federal Way picks it up. It's going to be a Sounders throw, and Morgan does a good job kicking it off the Federal Way. Throws it in, goes out of bounds again, another Sounders throw in. Let's go Sounders, 5 minutes, let's go! Morgan throws it in, a little bit lost it looks like. Goes out of bounds again. Morgan throws it into Kaya Lee. Federal Way picks it up, kicks it down. Went out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in on the far side. Morgan throws it in to Peyton. Federal Way kicks it up and through. Ella defending. Ava stepping there, gets there. Kaylee now with the ball. Out to Zoe Crockett.
Nice.
Zoe into Kyle Lee. Kyle Lee flicks it up and over, but it's going to go in the box. Their keeper easily handled.
Come on, Sounders, keep it up. You guys can do it.
Kyle Lee fighting for the ball. Ava winning it over to Zoe. Zoe and Kaylee fighting with it, getting the ball. Plays it back to Zoe Leha. Zoe Leha tries to get it back through, can't. Zoe up through to Peyton. Peyton gets it out wide to Campbell. Campbell can play it over to Morgan. Federal Way kicks it out of bounds on the far side. We throw it in. Federal Way wins the ball back. He's carrying it, kicks it over. Ella's going to be there to kick it back. It's going to go out of bounds, though. It'll be a Federal Way throw-in. Federal Way throws it in. Morgan gets her head on it. Federal Way picks it up, though. Kendall steps. Federal Way wins the ball back, then it goes off Morgan. It'll be a throw-in on the far side. Ball thrown in. Ella's kicks it out. Federal Way heads it back. It's going to go out of bounds, be a Sounders throw-in. Short time, Sounders, let's go! Sounders throw it into Kyle Lee. Kick it up and over. It's going to go over the end line. It'll be a goal kick. Let's go quick, Sounders, not much time.
Come on. Let's do it.
Game. Final score 0-1, Federal Way.